Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video. My name is Mridul Mishra and I'm the co-founder and CTO at VGSolver Private Limited. So in this particular video, we are going to see and review what are the new features which has come up in ERPNext version 16. So as you all know, ERPNext version 16 is already launched in the beta phase, right? And what I have done is I have already set it up on my local system, and today what we are going to do is we are going to just review each and everything which is new inside ERPNext and Frappe, right? So let's just get started. So on my screen you can see that there is a login screen, so I'll just going to log in to the platform. As soon as I'll log in, there is a doc type which is open. So the first thing which has changed inside ERPNext is this desktop view home page kind of thing which has come up. Whenever you will log into the system, this is what you can see, which has all the modules which are available inside ERPNext. So if you see over here that all the different modules, selling, buying, stock, manufacturing, is already differentiated as per the new UI. So this is a completely reframed version. This is completely new version which has come up in latest Frappe version as well as ERPNext version, right? So let's move forward and see what are the core UI changes which has come up inside ERPNext. So let me open manufacturing module. Okay, so as soon as you will open manufacturing module, the first thing, or any module in this case, the first thing which you will see is that the sidebar is completely changed. Previously what used to happen is whenever you will click on any of this heading, right, it will open a new page which does not used to give a good UI experience. A lot of my customer also clients also used to ask me that can we remove this, can we update this, but this is finally changed and this is something new which has come up, right? So all this things could be drop down based, which you can use. Secondly, this sidebar is completely collapsible, so you can increase the width of the screen by just collapsing this particular sidebar. The next thing which is very user friendly in this particular latest version of ERPNext is that there is a scroll bar at the bottom of the list view of any item, right? So if you'll come over here and if you'll scroll, it will completely work properly. Secondly, you can add as many list view items as you want to. So over here you can go and inside list settings, you can see n number of values, you can add n number of columns over here. So this is also a very good feature which would be very handy for the users. Next is I have just seen it in the image view, right? So the image view, now when you click on any image, or if you click on this zoom bar, it just opens an image view of that particular product also, which is also pretty handy. Secondly, if you'll see that all the filters which used to come over here, somewhere over here, has been sent to this particular part. So that is something which is also changed. Now moving forward, the next thing which was very problematic to lot of users were the item list or child table view inside ERPNext. So as you know that child table always used to have fixed amount of element, right? So if you will see over here, you can only add as many column as 10, whose column width is completely 10, and you cannot add more than that numbers, right? But now in this particular scenario they have increased, they have added a scroll bar at the bottom, so we can add as many items as we can. So let me just add few more details. So for example, with item code, I also want to see item name, and I also want to see maybe IGST amount, CGST amount, SGST amount, right? So I'll just add it. So you see there are n number of values which have already come up. Let me reorganize it. So I'll move item name to the top, and IGST over here, CGST over here, SGST over here, right? And there is one more option which is known as sticky. So I'll just select item code as sticky and I'll update this table. So you see now this is a scrollable table. You can add n number of values over here. Now this item code is sticky, which means that when I'll scroll this particular value or scroll bar, this item code will remain sticky, right? Also I can make other columns also sticky. So I have, let's suppose I have added item code and item name as sticky. So this is how it will react. So this is also a very good feature which would be welcomed by a lot of people in the community, right? So this is something also which I have felt it is very handy. Apart from that, there are other things which has come up, like there is a separate section, separate module for subcontracting now. So if you click on subcontracting, you will see only subcontracting based doc types or forms which will come up over here. So this is also has improved a lot. Apart from that, inside manufacturing, if you will go inside BOM, so I have created a sample BOM just to test this functionality. So there is an option of routing now, right? So what is routing? Basically, it will create an option of step-by-step job card execution, which was not possible previously. So let's suppose I'll just open a routing which is present. So I have created this routing. Let's suppose cutting, CNC machine, assembly and QC inspection. It has to be it has to go through a flow, right? So first, let's suppose I want to do cutting, then I want to do CNC machining, then I want to do assembly, then I want to do QC inspection. So my job card should run step by step. This was also one thing which a lot of clients used to ask us, that can we do it, can we make the job card step by step, so that if the first job card is not completed, we don't want our employees or laborers to move to the second job card. So this is where this will come very handy. So let me give you an example. So if I'll come to job card list, right, I have created a work order just to test this functionality. So cutting is my first job card which I should perform, while CNC machining, assembly, QC inspection is something which will come after cutting. So if I'll try to do CNC machining first, it will not permit me to do this. If I'll start this job and if I'll complete this job, maybe, right, I'll pause the job and I'll try to submit this, right, it will give me an error that job card as per the sequence of operation in the work order, complete the operation cutting before operation CNC machining. So this is very handy, this is very effective, and this will also be used a lot, right? So you can't submit any job card before the previous one in the loop is been completed. So this is what we can use. Second thing which I feel has improved a lot inside job card. So if we'll create any job card, there is an option of barcode based scanning also, which I have found somewhere in workstation list. So if I'll go inside workstation, let's see if I can find it out again. But inside workstation list, right, so all the statuses have also updated that this is production, right? And over here you can see this is something which is coming up very well inside workstation. You can see if it is running. So you see this task is in production, right? This whole workstation is working right now, right? So you can see all this report. You can also scan the job card QR code also. So this is something which is also very, very new. I like this functionality also. So I think this is something which will be used by a lot of people, and this was something which was required from a long period of time also. Apart from that, I've been mostly testing the functionalities of manufacturing module more rather than CRM and all the other modules also. I'll review them also one by one, but for this video let's just keep the functionality of manufacturing only. Apart from that, there is a new report which has come up, which is batch tracking traceability report. So serial number and batch traceability report. This is something very good. I have not been able to create a batch till now, but this helps us in backtracking the process, right? So if a batch has been sold, if it has been like came back to our warehouse from the client, right? So we want to track where the product is exactly going. So in pharma industry, this report was very needed, and over there everything happens with a batch. So a lot of clients used to ask this batch tracking report also, which we used to do custom beforehand, right? So this is something which is also very useful. Secondly, moreover, if we talk about the user experience has increased a lot, the speed has improved a lot, right? In fact, if you'll go inside doc type list, right, and even if you uh, try to create any doc type also, it is loading very fast, which was not the scenario in previous version of ERPNext and Frappe. Even if you open customize form also, the customized form is working pretty fast, right? Like I have compared it with the previous version, so the speed has increased a lot. And dashboard is something which is also very effective. Then there are some more updates in reporting and report printing. Now you can print the report as per print format. That is also something which is very good. I'll review more ERPNext CRM also. Till now I have not got much time. I have also not reviewed HRMS, but in general this is it. This is what I feel about it. I think this version is something which will impact user experience very well, right? And people will start liking ERPNext and Frappe more after this version. So till now this version is in beta phase, right? So I'm not suggesting everyone to upgrade it, right, until unless it is stable. So maybe once the stable version is released, once the final version is released, then I think we should move towards implementing on our real projects, right? So yeah, that is it for today's video. Any of you, if you are liking this video, if you are liking my content, please do subscribe to my channel. Also, please share this video with any people or any company who want to implement ERPNext. So we as a company, Vigisolver Private Limited, would be we would like to collaborate with you and the company to implement ERPNext solution. So thank you so much for watching this video till now. Bye bye.